Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing night chores. I'm your brother, Majesty, and of course I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told, of course, with the beautiful soundtracks to go with it. But this truth is the truth by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and the clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876-926-2178, 876-926-8631, and 876-926-7615. But before I even go to the phone lines, though, I'd like to discuss with you, or give you an insight from one of my books, The Philosophy and Opinion of King Majesty. Of course, this book is not released as yet. Anyway, my dear brothers and sisters, lovers of the truth, I would like to give you an insight. I am confident that if you look deep within yourself, you will see what I see. If indeed we are the same species. Now, whether we are the same race or not is even important. Here's a realistic answer to a question few people has ever asked. The answer to which is hidden in full view. The question is as follows. Why does a human being have, in general, 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot? Why did our universal parents, the positive force, Father Time, and the absolute feminine principle, Mother Nature, design us that way? Everyone can see that it was a stroke of absolute genius to create us that way. After all, we handle ourselves perfectly with these limbs. 5 fingers in each hand give us perfection in handling things. And 5 toes on each foot give us perfect balance and rhythm and excellent movement. Now, numerically, 5 is connected to the priesthood, to prayer, to blessings. But it is also the number of returning. I can give you something and you can return it to me safely and securely using a hand and its 5 fingers. This gives credibility to the notion that we may be returning residents to planet Earth every 5 generations. You see, every aspect of creation is within itself a doorway to an insight. An insight is a hidden truth, a bigger picture than the one you see at face value. Now, let me be clear on this. You are now listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. The station is Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Wisdom is pure and without any guile or trickery or agenda. Now, let me be clear on this. I have not read this information on the internet or in a book or heard it in any speech or even receive it in any dream apart from the obvious dream of finding the truth and recognizing it. So therefore, I must humbly admit that I have no compelling evidence to substantiate this seemingly unusual claim, any more than a believer can prove his religious belief. But wisdom came to me even as a youngster, and behold, she found me handsome. She opened my eyes to the truth, and I recognize it as something I always knew from different lifetimes. A phenomena that is not always easy to explain to people who have chosen to believe that past and future lifetimes does not exist. But the truth has been factual, logical, and most of all, honest. And so I have developed trust in every insight provided by my logical mind. Have you ever considered that you are your distant ancestor? Your great ancestor? Why did you return to earth, my brother or sister? Consider the possibility that you return to pay your bill, to learn more, to gather wisdom, and finally be one with God again. Perhaps you came to be perfected, to be corrected, to be enlightened, or even to be punished or even blessed. Now, it is true that there's nothing new under the sun. Therefore, all teachings have already been taught. But I'm here now to remind you that there are hidden levels of truth in every normal or simple phenomena. Now, if you choose not to look, then you have chosen not to see. And there's none so blind as he or she who refused to see, based on preconceived, one-sided notions of what they perceive as the truth. Anyway, however you treated other people in your past lifetime dictates exactly how people will treat you in this lifetime. I am sure thousands of writers have said that throughout the history of mankind. But most of us have refused to listen. So we create crime, and it happened to us in the following lifetime. First, we are the victor, then we reborn and become the victim. Yet few people truly understand the dynamics of crime and violence. But do the math. Get the memo. No good deed goes unrewarded. No evil deed goes unpunished. If that is not true, then what is true? You are free to believe or know these facts. You're also free to live in absolute ignorance and be a stranger to the truth. Is it not fair and an honest expectation that we receive that which we had given to others? Is it not fair that universal justice exists based on the circle? The logical fact that what goes around comes around? If this is a fair presumption in your mind, you are a realistic and honest individual. If this whole narrative sounds stupid, silly, the figment of a ridiculous imagination, then you are a stranger to the spirit of truth, at least for now. Perhaps for you, ignorance is bliss, so it is folly to be wise. In your next lifetime, you will see the light of truth. You'll have no choice. It will be clearer to see then. Absolutely. Another unasked question is, if no holy books existed, what kind of people would we be? Now tell me, would you not see the common sense in improving your own security by obeying the golden rule which says, do unto others as you would love them to do unto you? If you oppose the golden rule, you are a child of chaos, not harmony. Perhaps you're from a different planet, one that is not round, perhaps oblong. One where the people's heads are not round, perhaps some other shape. Perhaps only vampires could live there. But I say unto you, my friend, welcome to planet Earth, a place that encourages us to behave in a way that gives a fair advantage to everyone around us. A place we could choose to exist in a win-win reality. For then, and only then, can we truly claim to actually regenerate goodness, to actually know Almighty God. This, my dear family, is wisdom of a woman. Now, could you just imagine if religiously we were taught that we should pray to God and that we should also acknowledge the goddess? Could you imagine how much stronger we would have been? How much more balanced we would have been spiritually, even mentally? Could you imagine how much more respect we would have for our feminine counterpart? Could you imagine how much more respect we would have for nature itself? A lot of garbage we wouldn't be flinging all over the place because we would respect her, respect Mother Nature. See? Balance. It leads to clean living. So don't you underestimate the strength of the feminine principle. It is illogical. It is unkind. It is mad, really. This is 19 minutes after 12. Let's go to our phone lines. Remember, though, that we have said that you can get us at 926-2178. That's 876-926-2178. Then there's 876-926-8631 and also 876-926-7615. So give us a call. I see the phone lines are gone past the roof there now. Hold on. Greetings and good night. Good night.
Could I have a card reading, please?
Yes, you can have a card reading.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever done it before?
About 2.5 years ago.
Pardon?
About 2.5 years ago.
Can you turn off your radio?
Yeah. I'll turn it off.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
7.
7. Come again?
8. No, 9.
Come again?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Come again?
5.
Hold on. Come again?
2.
Come again?
6.
Pardon?
6.
Give me another one now.
9.
Pardon?
9.
Okay. All right. The first card here is called Unity. How old you are now?
68.
48?
68.
68.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty ripe age, man.
Yeah.
All right. But there's a card here called Unity. Do you have a love life?
No.
Huh?
No, I live by myself.
Uh-huh. But you like it that way?
Not really, but I don't make up my mind to live with somebody right at this present moment.
You do what?
I just giving myself a break. I'm not living with somebody at this present moment.
Okay. You're giving yourself a break, or reality give you a break?
Reality.
Reality give you a break, man. I mean, a man don't really yearn for a break from the strength of a good woman, right?
Yeah.
Well, this first card here is called Unity, suggesting that you will find love.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good news as far as I can see. Your second card here shows a king with a cup. Now, you may not want to get married and all that, right?
Yeah.
But I can assure you that you're going to find a female that really tickle your fancy, okay?
Yeah.
There's another card here now called Joy, suggesting that you will subsequently be very pleased with yourself. Be very happy, right?
Okay.
There's another card here now called Adaptation, suggesting that you're going to have to adapt. You know, it's not going to be quite the same, right?
Okay.
You know, when you hook up in love, there's changes, you know. You find yourself having to make some changes to match the vibe. You understand?
Yeah.
But you'll get that done, man. Then you have a card called the Lovers. Your reading seems to be all about love.
Yeah.
For a man that there by himself, to me, that's very good news, right?
Yeah.
But then there's a card of death, too, suggesting that you may have to soon attend a funeral, like somebody in the family may actually pass away, okay?
Okay.
And then there's a card here now called the Hermit, suggesting that you're going to live a lot longer than you had thought. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And also with pretty good health, too. I mean, you're not going to lose your memory or anything like that, okay?
Okay.
Now, what is your question?
I stick with it, my belly. I don't know what's wrong with the belly. I stick with it very bad.
You sick with what?
My belly.
Your belly.
Yeah.
So what kind of feelings you get in your belly?
No, right now I feel like it's still. I don't use the bathroom often.
How often you use the bathroom?
Sometimes once a week.
Once in a week.
Yeah.
So that means that you're suffering from chronic constipation.
Yeah.
Now that could lead to cancer in your colon or your large intestine.
And it's very serious naturally that I feel in pain right there.
You
now.
feel like real weak sometime, right?
Yeah, but I feel a wedge up.
You feel what?
Wedge up overload. It can pass the feces.
Yeah, that's a serious thing. What you can do, you know, go to a supermarket or send someone and buy a bottle of virgin coconut oil.
Yeah.
It is boiled oil. You know, you have that strong coconut smell.
Yeah.
Get that, right?
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
Soup and maki, or you see dumpling and rice, but I can't eat it anymore. So I just drink some soup, vegetable.
Go just make some vegetable soup, right?
Yeah.
But pour some of that boiled oil in it. Okay?
I done about 2 buckle of olive oil, 2 large long ones.
Olive oil?
Yeah.
The virgin coconut oil is more suitable for your problem.
Okay.
Because It have a way of moving cancerous situations in the intestines, you know.
It's alone good.
Huh?
It's alone good.
If it's alone?
Yes, if it's alone, take it good. I want something else. Can you just it alone?
You can use that alone. But just to make sure, I mean, the reason for using that is to grease the inside of the intestine so your stool can pass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then it would be a good thing now to use something that is good for your blood, to purify your blood, because what is happening is that impurities from your intestine will be entering back into your bloodstream and poisoning your blood, you know.
Yeah.
So your blood right now may have inflammation in it.
Okay.
That will give you pain all over your body after a while.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you feel like really, really awful. So because of that, there's 2 herbs that I would encourage you to use, right?
Yeah.
There's a herb called red clover. Red clover. It is a blood purifying herb.
Yeah.
So you got that? Red clover?
Yeah.
You write it down?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a pen?
Yeah, man. I hear you.
Okay. Now there's another herb called Paw d'Arco. Paw d'Arco is P as in Paul. P-A-U.
Yes, I listen to that.
D. That's P-A-U-D apostrophe A-R-C-O.
I got those 2 herbs.
Good. So
I got them already.
You can drink them like a spoonful of each together in tea.
You give me them already, and I have them. I use what you don't help.
How long you been using them?
More than I'm going 6 weeks now. I come out watch and you give me them.
Sure. Red clover.
Watch and give me them.
I sent you to buy them.
Yes, I just herb watch it.
Okay, listen. Maybe that's why you're alive right now. Keep using them, okay?
Okay.
But what you need to know, you need to pull that bone, whatever it is that caused the waste matter to not move.
Yeah.
So you definitely need that extra virgin olive oil, okay? Sorry, not olive oil, coconut oil. But don't stop using the red clover and Paw d'Arco, you know.
Okay.
That's a major mistake. Okay?
Yes, Lord.
Because them stop the inflammation from even reaching into your heart.
Yeah.
All right? They purify your blood and kill cancer cells, keeping you alive, okay?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now, it is not a good thing that the card of death come up in your reading.
Yeah.
It may well be attendance at a funeral. Your duty is to make sure it is not your funeral.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, boss.
So, how you can do that? Get the virgin coconut oil.
Yeah.
Use it and call me at the end of 7 days and tell me what happened.
Okay.
So if you eat 3 times in a day, make sure you put some of that coconut oil. I mean, say some of it, like even half of a wine glass. We're talking something looking like 5 spoonfuls of that.
Each time.
Pardon?
Each time.
Each time, yeah.
Okay.
5 spoonfuls would be great.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, you take care now.
Yeah.
Blessed. Take it easy.
Good night.
Good. It's now 12:30 in Jamaica. Greetings.
Good night.
Good night. How you do?
God, I sound like a card reading.
Pardon?
I sound like a card reading.
Okay, you want a card reading?
My son.
Your son? Your son want a card reading?
Hello?
Yes, son. How you do?
Not bad.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
When is your birthday?
7th of June.
Pardon?
June 7, 1992.
June 7, 1992?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Anyone close to you have asthma?
No.
All right. Call any number from 1 to 10.
7.
7.
Yes.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
9.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you would argue that your lungs, everything feel okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, avoid very smoky environments, okay?
Very smoke.
Huh?
Very smoke.
You say you don't smoke?
You said I should avoid what?
Do you smoke?
No.
Avoid smoky environments, like places where people smoke a lot.
Okay.
And avoid going certain places, like, you see where them burn coal?
Yeah.
Avoid going in those areas there where them create charcoal.
Okay.
Because I get the vibe that you're about to have some kind of a issue that can be avoided.
Okay.
Okay? It may be an asthmatic situation, but it can be avoided if you can avoid smoky areas.
Okay.
Your first card here shows a son. How old you are now?
30.
Huh?
30.
Any children yet?
No.
Well, there's a son here. So if you've been wondering if you'll have any children, I can freely tell you you're going to have a son, okay?
Okay.
There's another card here now, and it shows regret. It shows a woman looking through a glass, and she is in deep regret, suggesting either that someone lost a baby that would have been yours, or someone may in the future draw the conclusion that she should get rid of your baby. Okay?
Okay.
It is important for you not to encourage that unless she have a serious medical problem where that must be done. Okay?
Okay.
Because if that happened, then you'll actually lose a very splendid son. When I say splendid, I mean a good young man. Okay?
Yeah.
There's another card here now called innovation, suggesting that you're going to come up with some idea that will allow you to do well in some kind of business, all right?
Yes.
There's another card here now, and it's called the Star, suggesting that it is likely that you will have some kind of trade or business in which you will shine. So you will do very well at what you do. What work you doing now?
Member of the GCF.
Pardon?
Member of the GCF.
You talk too fast right there.
GCF.
All right. There's another card here now, and it shows a chariot. You plan to buy a car?
Yes.
There's going to be a car and a piece of land as well. And then there's a card called Strength, suggesting that you will have a woman who will be a partner who will be a very great strength in your life, okay?
Okay.
And then there's a card called Skill, suggesting that your skill will improve. Whatever it is that you do, that skill will improve. So,
Okay.
you're looking good for the future, but you got to take care of yourself. Your delicate area happens to be your chest and your lungs, okay?
Okay.
Now, what is you said you're born in 1992?
Yes.
June 7, right?
Yes.
So you're born, the Chinese would say you're born the year of the monkey. In the African realm, we wouldn't say that. We say that you are from the house of Ibrahim, okay?
Yes.
So your prayer time, do you know your prayer time?
No.
Well, it is something that one should ask about, Because with prayer you establish God to man contact or man to God contact, right?
Yes.
It's a great thing to do. Your prayer time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. In other words, between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the evening is the perfect time for you to pray. All right?
Okay.
Now, there's no special way to pray, You don't have no special way to pray.
Yes.
You can pray standing up, kneeling down, sitting down. It doesn't matter, right?
Okay.
But I think standing up is a good idea. Okay?
Okay.
Then your direction is west, southwest. That means you need to face the west and turn an inch to the left. And you'll be facing your guardian angel. Do you know how to face west?
Yes, I know where west is.
It's right where the sun set, right?
Yes.
All right. So if you face the west and then turn an inch to the left, that'd be great, okay?
Okay.
Any question?
You said my job. I'm a police officer.
Pardon?
I'm a police.
A police?
Yes.
Okay. Well, most likely you'll get a promotion. You understand?
Okay.
But avoid smoky areas as best you can.
All right.
To me, if you don't, you're likely to see the effect. And if that happens to you, then the next best thing after that would be to avoid dairy products like drinking milk and all that, right?
Okay.
And if all that happens, then it will be a good thing to visit a herbal shop and get a herb called mullein. M-U-L-L-E-I-N.
Mullein.
Yes.
M-U-L-L-I-N?
M-U-L-L-E-I-N. Or I-E-N. It doesn't matter. You're going to get it even if you spell it wrong, right?
Okay.
There's another herb called lobelia, but lobelia is an emetic herb. That means if you drink it strong, it will make you vomit for sure. But whatever it is that blocking your bronchial tract, your lungs, whatever, it will just come up when you vomit, right?
Okay.
So it's a very helpful herb for that. Lobelia. L-O-B-E-L-I-A. Lobelia, okay?
Yeah, repeat the first one.
Mullein, that's M-U-L-L-E-I-N, mullein.
Okay.
And lobelia. L-O-B-E-L-I-A, lobelia.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you spell it right or wrong. You will get the right thing.
Okay.
Because most herbs, there's no two herbs that sound anywhere close alike. So you don't have to worry if you spell it, if your spelling is wrong. They'll know what you want, okay?
Okay.
You take care now.
You too.
Bless it. Take it easy.
All right.
Good. In Jamaica, let's return to our phone lines. Greetings.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Can you turn off your radio?
I'm going outside.
You're going outside? You there?
Yes, I'm outside.
Okay. Make sure you don't disturb that dog, You ready?
Good on. Good man.
Okay, call any number. You want a card reading?
Yes.
Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
6.
Hold on. Come again?
9.
Come again? Come again?
8.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
1.
And a final one now.
7.
That's it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now your first card here is called Strength. How old are you now?
75.
75?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You sound quite young, man.
Well, I'm listening.
You sound young, my brethren. Yeah, a lot of men don't reach 75, so you have a lot to thank God for.
Yeah.
The very first card is called Strength, which means that you're still going strong, right?
Yeah.
And you can expect to live much longer too, so enjoy it, okay?
Yes, Lord.
Your second card here now is called the Fool. Now, you ever get your blood pressure checked?
Have I?
You ever get your blood pressure checked?
Yes.
And what them say about it?
Everything all right. I don't have any problem with it.
Could you imagine? That is evidence of how strong you are at 75, okay?
Yeah.
Now, this card called the Fool is a card that shows that it is important for you to accept reality as it is. Don't try to change young people. Just give them your opinion and leave them alone, okay?
Yes.
Because them have them own way of figuring out things.
Yes.
And they may not listen at the time that we talk to them. But they will get around to listening when they realize how wrong they are, right?
Let me know that.
There's another card here now called the Queen of Nurture. Do you have a wife?
Oh, no, but I'm friendly with a woman.
You're friendly, okay. Well, this card, the Queen of Nurture, gives you a lot of hope because a queen is really a woman that is wife material, okay?
Yes.
There's another card here now called Prudence, suggesting that, well, this particular card suggests that you could live into your 90s.
Yeah.
Yes. And have enough funds, enough money to help yourself, right?
Yes.
There's another card here now called the Tower, suggesting that if you were married right now, you would have been divorced. Have you ever been divorced?
No, remember, I don't know what it's doing.
Okay. But you and her had a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. If you were married at this age, you would have been divorced, though.
Okay.
Now, this card, the Tower, could mean divorce, or it could mean that you lose your lover somehow. So you lose her by she dying, right?
Yes.
There's another card here now called Content, suggesting that you could live into your 90s and be very contented with the outcome of things, okay?
Yeah.
And there's a card called Change. So you still have to look to make changes in your life.
Yes.
Any habit you may have that is not good for you, you have to identify that habit and just discipline that habit, put it away, okay?
Yes.
But basically, you're looking good. Now, what year were you born?
1948, 4th of October.
1940?
Yes.
4th of October?
48.
48, okay. So you are an Abasi person. You're born the year of the rat.
Yes.
That means that your prayer time is, well, between 11 o'clock in the night and 1 o'clock in the night. So this is basically your time, right?
Yes.
Between 11 and 1. And your direction of faith and power is north. So face the north and pray at midnight. And you can order whatever you need. Okay?
Yes.
When you say order it, ask God for it.
Yeah.
And explain why you really need it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No, just curious, sitting here and saying, me hear everybody I get a read from it, we'll get one to one.
Okay. But you don't have a particular question?
Only good.
Okay.
Right.
So you take care of yourself. Remember, your reading suggests that you are strong, you're going strong, and you have a pretty long life to live, so enjoy.
Yes. And the bad because when we have, we know why not.
You know what?
You know what I mean. The rum we drink sometimes.
Like white rum and all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but you know as well as I do that you would be committing suicide if you're that age and drinking rum, right?
Yeah, no, man.
So just leave it alone because you can conquer that. As a matter of fact, a person born in the year of the rat, drinking rum, will not really have a good, a long to last if the rum affect them liver, you know. And that's exactly what rum does, right?
Yes.
So just leave it alone. Take care now.
All right, thank you.
Right, you have some brands of people whose livers seem to be more delicate than others, and the people born the year of the rat seem to have very delicate livers. So it is ill advised for them to be drinkers. Okay.
Okay.
Bless it. Take it easy.
Yes, thank you.
Bless. A man called Dupe Lion singing, "Have you ever seen the rain?" I'm telling you, the brethren's sweet. And then a man named Mortimer show up there now with a love song that, wow. The word is wow. So, who say that Jamaica not producing good music anymore? And we can't say that no more. With brethren like them around, we can't say that no more. It is now 1:04. This is Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck on the night when King Jacob just gave us a tease of sweet music. It is a tease with a beautiful squeeze. I tell you, please, it's nice. It's now 1:05. Now, there's a lot more people than you would believe that have a problem that most people don't talk about, you know. It is a ringing, a constant ringing in the ears, you know. In some places, them call it tinnitus. I don't know what them call it in Jamaica, but it's a constant ringing in the ears, man. It's just very disturbing, and you can't seem to get rid of it. It's like having maybe a mosquito in your ear or some other kind of ringing, but it's deep. It's very aggravating. Now, what has helped a lot of people is to put a drop of the red onion juice in your ears. Yeah. Especially at night before you go to bed and mornings when you wake up. That red onion juice. It has been very helpful. But if you have a ears problem and you need something more than that, well, you can check out a certain formula on the internet. There's a formula called the H formula. H as in hearing. The H formula. Some people call it Gink Gold, Ginkgold. So it's the H formula dash Gink Gold. Now, let me explain to you the physiologic action. This is a formula that improves circulation and pulse rate, giving a warming and calming sensation to your ears. Now, let me explain the herbs that is in it in case you don't find that formula. You're going to build it yourself. No problem. Especially the herbalists we have. We have some of the greatest herbalists in the world right here in Jamaica. So, if you're a herbalist and you want to create some of these formulas, excellent. Excellent. Because we need help. Now, for some people, they get something from the pharmacy and it works. Some people may get something from the pharmacy and it don't work. Such a person should use the herbs and see if that will work. Sometimes what works for some people don't work for some. So, it's just good to know the alternative. The single herbs in this formula, though, is cayenne, like cayenne pepper, black cohosh, bayberry, a herb called butcher's broom. That's butcher's broom. A herb called ginkgo, Ginkgo, ginkgo. And a herb called yarrow, Yarrow. Now, there's vitamins that go with it too, or the vitamins probably is within the formula too, like vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin B3, B6, vitamin C, and vitamin E. So if you get these vitamins at a pharmacy, the pharmacist will tell you how to take them. The minerals you can get is calcium, magnesium, manganese, and potassium. Also, there's something you can actually get on the market out there called Biostrath, which is BIOSTRATH. And then there's coenzyme, that's COENZYME Q10. And another element called lecithin, that's LECITHIN. All these things is in this formula, The H formula or the Ginkgo formula. Now, this knowledge comes from a book called the Nutritional Almanac by J. Kirschman. That's J. Kirschman, KIRSCHMANN. J. Kirschman. Or you can go to the Global Herb Manual. These books that really, get these books. Global Herb Manual by Z. Fortsvin, FORTESVN. The knowledge is there. Go for it. Learn. My granny always say, when you're alive, learn. When you die, you can forget everything. It is now 11 minutes after 1 o'clock. Now, let's return to our phone line before somebody get real angry. Greetings.
Hello?
Hi, good night.
I would like a card reading.
Okay. First time?
First time.
Okay. Can I say something?
Uh-huh.
It would be wonderful, you see, if you practice a different greeting, like greetings,
Okay then. Okay.
Instead of saying how low hell is, because people who say hello don't really know what I'm saying,
Okay.
If them didn't know what I'm saying, they wouldn't really say it,
Mm-hmm,
So if the system got we saying something and we don't know that we're saying it, something is wrong with it.
I understand, yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Something got to be real wrong with it if everybody going to tell everybody how low hell is 24 hours a day. Then really? Something is something, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay?
Yes.
I learned that it is an ancient password for some demonic business, right?
Oh, okay.
So they get the whole world to use it so it become normalized.
Okay, they confuse the world.
I'm not about confused. I'm not talking about normalized.
Okay.
If you really check it out, they have a way of normalizing things that not nice,
I realize.
If you even watch TV like Netflix and those things there, if you look at the shows where them have, right? You got people doing strange things in all these shows, normalizing things that not normal. You understand?
Yes.
So when youth and you see that now, youth and you say, sure, we can do that too, because everybody do that. They read up on TV.
That's true, because if someone dancing and they dancing good, nobody say they dance good enough. Then say, why them dance body, man?
Hey. so bad mean good, no?
Yes, I understand. So use the opposite at all times.
Exactly. Right? Now, let me get to your reading before
Yes.
You try to call the police for me because they make your phone card burn up on Ray. So
Okay.
let's go for it. Call,
a card reading.
Yeah, man. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
8.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
4.
Come again?
1.
Come again?
6.
Come again?
9.
Come again?
5.
That's it, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now, what is your age now?
65.
65.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When is your birthday?
The 30th of May. Gone already. 57.
1957.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So you celebrate a birthday every year?
Every year. Not really every year. Now and again.
It's nice, though, to celebrate birthday every 7 years, you know.
Okay.
Because if you're born, whatever day you're born, that comes wrong every 7 years.
Okay.
For instance, a person who born on a Saturday, only when his birthday falls on a Saturday is really his birthday, you know. All the other times is his birth date, but not his birthday.
Okay.
So,
now I understand.
So birthday is really a scam. It's a sham. There's no truth to it. Firstly, you only got one birthday. That's the day you're born, right?
That's true.
But if you want to prolong it, really full joy it every 7 years when it falls on that day of the week.
Yes.
That is when you will really full joy a birthday.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. The person who is celebrating a birthday, probably if that person is an adult, he should not be getting no presents, you know.
Okay.
He should be giving presents to the people who give birth and brought him and never bothered to abort him, right?
Yes.
Giving presents to people who tolerate his ray all through the year, right?
That's true. That's how I look at it too, you know.
In other words, just imagine if you got 25 or 50 good friends and them start having birthdays. Could you imagine how ridiculous, you know how much that will cost you?
That's true.
If every 2 days a man come and say, yo, it's my birthday, you know. And then you have to go buy something for this brethren. But the brethren done born already, you know, and you have to pay him because he's born every year. That's too much.
That's craziness.
That's where it becomes a scam, right?
That's true.
It's a scam, but not. It's not a scam because it's not a. People don't gladly try to take you down, but they do.
Yes.
They do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a man invite you to his wedding, a big problem that.
Yes,
you might you're gonna buy a new suit.
Yes.
Right? You're gonna need some new shoes. You may need to buy him a gift too.
That's true, because that's how some of them they open an account and you put the money into the account.
Exactly. So I think a person getting married, they should choose carefully and wisely before inviting the amount of people who them invite. And that's then the expectation is, wow, it's awesome. And it costs everybody. And that's why when them people decide to break up, it's such a bad feeling for everyone. Something the man can't bear it and him do something really cool, something mad. Yeah.
That's true.
Your first card here is the King of Conception, suggesting that you are a man with good reasoning, good qualities, right?
Yes.
So you're supposed to be a good father. You have children?
Yes.
How many children you made?
5 of them.
Okay. How many of them checked for you?
So far, mostly 2 of them.
So three fall through the cracks.
Yes.
Yeah. So then you will be rated as possibly a fairly good father, right?
Yes.
But you wouldn't get all the marks because tree fall through the cracks.
Yes, but you know, Oigo, when you be along with this lady and then you and her break up, and then you married to a next one.
Oh, wow.
Then the lady now would poison her mind against you. Well, that is one of the...
No, listen. Your perception may be that she poisoned the children's mind against your wife, right?
Yes.
But in reality, the children, them, does have some weird feelings differently without nobody having to poison their mind,
That's true.
Let me tell you something. Children try to control them parents. Right? And when you leave the child's mother, then the child hold it against you. But you see, he believe or she believe that you are now happy and then mommy is still sad.
Yes.
If the mommy get married before you stand a big chance.
Yes.
But if you get married before her, right? Then the mommy going to be telling the child, you see, your father have left us. Right?
But to tell you, the thing is, she get married before me,
True.
And divorced. She married and divorced.
Oh. Before you?
Yes.
Oh, so she may be feeling the way that her thing never stand up, right?
That's true.
But in any case, though, if you have 5 children, but 2 check for your, that's a big thing. That's a big applause, right?
Yes.
But because 3 drop through the cracks, you lose some points. You understand?
Yes.
It doesn't matter how you lose the points. It doesn't matter if you were right or if you were wrong. You still lose the points.
Yes.
Because 3 drop through the cracks.
That's true.
Yeah. There's a second card here now. No, I'm not judging you still, It's just a situation. It can happen to anyone.
That's true.
Right? There's a card here now called desolation. Now, you have to pay some attention to your eyes, my brethren.
Okay.
Yeah. Is your eyes perfect right now?
But so far, not one. I wouldn't say 100, because sometimes you see a little glance.
Yeah. Get a little checkup,
Okay.
Go to the eye doctor and get a checkup, all right?
Okay.
And this card, desolation now, is a card that also shows that you need to take it easy. Don't make any attempts to solve every problem. Some things you have to just best left alone and time solve it,
Yes.
So, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't change it.
Yes.
But accept reality. If you have a few children who, for some reason, don't pay you no attention, right? It would be a good thing on their birthdays to send them a card.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand.
You send them a card.
Because what I do, I still, every morning, if it's even a good morning, how things are, so I still maintain that.
Right. You send them a text.
Send them a text.
Yes.
How you're doing, still maintain it.
Yeah, but you see, the card with your handwriting on it,
yes,
it may appear old-fashioned,
Okay.
But it carries some power. A pen is more powerful than a gun.
Yes, I understand.
Check every major thing that happened in government is done at the stroke of a pen.
Yes.
So sometimes you can change a child's perception, to what is advantageous to both you and that child just by some simple things you wrote on a card on his or her birthday and send it to him or her.
Okay then.
Indicating that you're sorry your relationship never really worked.
Yes.
Maybe it's because you're not astrologically compatible, or maybe you did something that you don't even remember, but you love that child.
Yes.
Because too often we don't actually say, I love you.
That's true.
You know, black people on the whole, right?
Yes.
We over-communicate.
Okay.
We also over-communicate chaotic sayings, chaotic things. It's easier for we to cuss one another,
That's true.
But to speak words of kindness and love, sometimes the words don't want to come out. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine a parent want to tell a child, I love you, but the child is so disgusting. Then every time a parent want to say, I love you, and can't say it because it not sound relevant.
That is so true, you know.
And then the parent could have died, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the devil done convince the child, or the child's mother convinced the child that the parent never did like him at all.
That's true.
And the parent tried to say, I love you, but it just couldn't come out. But if you wrote it on a card, it would have come out.
Well, I'm going to start doing that.
He and she would have it in writing.
Yes.
And my father sent me a card, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a daughter here. You have any daughters?
One.
Are you closer to her?
Yes.
Okay. She's stubborn though.
Oh my God, man! You can say that again.
She have an ox in the background. That means she's a headstrong, stubborn kind of girl.
I tell you, man.
But it is important to communicate with her.
Yeah, man.
And then there's another girl that you're not talking about. There's another girl here too, you know. You only got one girl, right?
Yes, one.
But there's two girls here.
Okay.
Which means maybe one of your daughters get giveaway.
Can be.
Remember, you're living in a country where some women give the baby to who them prefer.
That's true.
And not necessarily who get them pregnant.
That's true.
Because this girl have a sword in her hand. That means that you lose a daughter.
Okay.
And she grow up. That means that she was given away.
Okay.
Then there's another card here called the Lover, suggesting that your love life is going to improve.
Okay.
That's good. And there's a card here called Order, which means that everything is going to be in order finally. So communicate with your children, all of them.
Yes.
No one don't really know when them going to leave Earth. So you get your house in order by communicating. Remember, we tend to over-communicate the wrong things, and then we under-communicate the things that are right.
Yes.
Because we were not nurtured. Remember, we just come out of slavery, you know.
Yes.
So we're not really... Listen, when last you see in your community a husband and a wife and the children sit down at the same dinner table and have dinner? When last you see that?
It's a long time, because if you notice, everything changed. The husband gone by himself, the wife gone by themselves, and the children by themselves.
And then the wife have on a pants like the husband, right?
Yes.
And if him raise her voice peak above his, you know?
Yes.
He better shut up.
That's true.
Or she turn him in a Mickey Mouse in his own house.
Yes.
Could you imagine that?
Yes.
And the children will back her too, because that usually she's pulling a big burden, you know.
Yes.
Men don't support women and children like them used to.
That's true.
So the women have to do some serious work, and they're not standing for no ray from man. I'm not being abusive to women. I'm saying that's the situation. Men actually earn that, you know. They earn a certain amount of disrespect by allowing disrespect and by being disrespectful themselves.
That is true.
Right?
That is true.
So right now your wife can put on 7 pants. She may have got 20 pants on the line, right?
Yes.
Put on a frock. Let me see what happens. Just put on a frock if you think you're bad.
That's true.
She don't want you no more.
That's true.
She can put on your brief and go beach, right?
Yes.
No problem. Put on a panty. You don't have to go beach. No. Put on a panty in the same house and don't make nobody see her, but she's still going to fire you, right?
Exactly.
But
That's
she can put on your brief and go beach. Hey, it's scary, you know.
That's
downright scary. The other day I was walking through Orchard. One of those days I walking through Orchard on a street near to my office, right? I was minding my own business, right? It's one of those days, you know, when you're just minding your own business, you're not making the eye contact with no one, you're just walking, right? Yes. And I hear brat, 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 brat. So I thinking, I hear 2 sets of boots. That means there's 2 big men behind me, you know. I expect to see 2 big men with some big boots. And them coming with speed. So I just move out to the road, and then 2 men pass.
Yes.
Brethren, I was so frightened. You know, 2 women walk past me. 2 women walk past me. But I was technically scared.
By God.
You understand? The only time I get frightened like that is about 6 months before, I was driving on the North Coast and I hear a truck blowing a big horn, but I couldn't see the truck. So I was wondering if the truck, as big as it is, was in a blind spot where I couldn't see through my mirrors, right?
Yes.
But the truck, like, it wanted to run over me.
That is how the truck, my
brethren, I get so frightened that I pull over. My brethren. You know, when I pull over, you know what passed me? A brethren in a tiny little Mini Cooper.
Oh my God.
Why him doing the truck horn? I don't know. And the man look at me, the man laugh, you see? The man know him frightened me, you know. Right? I was understandably upset. But then I had to laugh because it was a good prank, right?
Yes.
But you see them two women that I hear brat, and look back and see two women and I think it's two big man. Brethren, I had to just humble myself, you know.
I tell you, man.
I nearly called them sir, you know. I tell you, so that's where it reach, you know. That's where it reach. And it's not the women taking the man them job. The man them stop working as men, stop supporting their women, so the women just take the job and support the babies themselves, right?
That is so true. So true.
Your last card is called regret. Rich saying here, please, don't be regretful about the past.
Okay.
Whatever has happened has already happened.
Yes.
Don't be ashamed to say, I am sorry.
Yes.
Because you're truly sorry, right?
That's true.
Don't feel the way to say, I love you, because you really love your children. But if you got 3 children that not speaking to you, then technically you've lost the love of 3 children whose love you should have had.
That's true.
So you've lost some points emotionally, and there's only one thing to do, that's to admit you may have made an expensive mistake with those children, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so you take it easy and think on these things.
Okay.
Take care now.
Okay then, thank you.
You know your prayer time?
No.
But you can't don't know your prayer time. That is ridiculous. Listen, you say you're born
1957.
Right.
The 30th of May.
Right. So you're basically born the year of the rooster.
Okay.
No, a rooster is a feisty brethren, you know. Listen, a rooster is you see when a rooster have young children, he's very reprimanding, you know.
Yes.
He's actually a bit too tough on them.
Yes.
The rooster is a no-nonsense kind of person who, he's a perfectionist, you know. He wants things done the right way.
Yes.
You want all books to be in the bookshelf. All toys to be in the box where they're supposed to be kept, right?
Yes.
No marbles going across the floor to throw down nobody, right?
Yes.
A rooster person, especially the males, is there's a foul cock situation. Now, if you have a child that is, let's say, a rabbit,
yes.
Oh my gosh, your strength would crush that youth without you knowing what you're doing to him, you know. So we make expensive mistakes, not realizing what we have done.
That is so true.
The only thing you can do now is to let them see that a humble side to you, because them probably never see you humble yet.
That's true, because as you said, you know, I try to be humble and be calm as ever. No disrespect. I try to respect them in every way. That some of the times they will reach out.
Yes.
But not all the time.
Right. But the memories of childhood is very telling. It doesn't really go away, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't.
Because sometimes when they will talk, they will tell you that they remember that what I used to do for them, and then you know they still remember the good thing.
But they'll also remember the things that frighten them.
Yes.
Maybe them get a beating for doing so and so. They may not talk about it.
Well, normally, you know, to tell you, know, I'm not. You should happen to talk with them. They will tell you that I'm not the kind of person who believe in beating.
Right.
So that one, they would never have anything to complain about a father who beat them, because I would more talk to them or take away a bicycle, or if they love to watch TV, I say, well, no TV watching or something like that.
That is why if you send them a card, it will help. Because they have no memory of great brutality.
Yes.
That's why it will work. That's more reason why you should, okay?
Okay, then.
All right.
I will do that.
You take care now.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Remember that Father's Day don't carry the swing of the show. But your prayer time is in the evening late, like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., okay?
Okay, then.
And your direction of faith and power is west. So look on the setting sun and pray.
Okay.
And when you pray, it is a good thing to pray to the Almighty God.
Yes.
Which, of course, is the positive force. Father Time. And also pray to the Goddess, Mother Nature. What's wrong with that?
Yes.
Balance the thing.
Yeah, man. I pray every morning, you know.
Yes, but we don't really pray to God and nature.
Yes.
We are programmed to pray only to the Lord.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But what about Mother Nature?
Okay.
But she's somebody too. Right?
Yes.
Let's balance it, man. Balance it.
Yes.
So that the feminine side of life is respected and praised the same way. Okay?
Okay.
It helps us in a way that I can't even sure I can explain that. But it really helps. Take care. Greetings.
Hello.
Hi, how you do?
Great.
How can we help?
Huh?
How can we help you?
Yes, I want to talk to the card reader.
This is Majesty here. You're talking to me now. You're on air. How can we help?
Yes, I'm calling from Florida, man.
Okay, excellent. How you like Florida, man?
Great. Listen. I didn't expect to get through, but listen. I'm using Boss Revolution. Okay, so and I just check out the card, the amount I have on the card, and I got 9 minutes. So if you don't mind, we can make this quick.
Okay, let's see what can happen. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
3.
Come again.
8. 9.
No. Hold on. Okay, we got 9. Go. Come again.
10.
Hold on. Come again.
6.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
1.
That's it. Well, your first card here shows the Chariot, suggests an opportunity is coming for you to do some work, make some money, achieve some new recognition, okay?
Okay.
The second card here is the card of Death, suggesting that you may actually have to attend a funeral.
Okay.
Anybody you know sick in the family?
Well, at the moment, no.
Well, someone is sick. It's just that you don't hear nothing yet. And even if it's not by sickness, you're likely to lose someone, okay?
Okay.
There's a card here called Prosperity, which means that will not have any bearing on your prosperity because you're going to be prosperous in the future.
Good.
But you're asked to eat a lot more greens and fruits, man. If not, you may have a problem with diabetes, you know.
Okay.
You have another card here now called Prudence, suggesting that you live to a very good age, a ripe age, like in your early 90s, I suppose, right?
Good.
What's your age now?
54. September.
Good. You got good way to go. And then there's a card here now called Rest, which means that you need to make sure you get enough sleep. Do you drive a lot?
Yes.
Now, it is important that you get proper rest, okay? It's also important that you protect your lower back. All right?
Okay.
So when you come home from work, lay on the floor for a while, put your bottom up to the wall and put your feet up on the wall so you shape like an L. It will help relax that nerve in your back so that you don't get pinched nerve, right?
Yeah, right.
And there's a herb called white willow bark that you'll find very helpful. White willow. W-I-L-L-O-W, willow.
Well, in Florida here, I mean, that herb may be hard to get.
No. No herb is hard to get in America. Go to the herbal shop and get it.
Okay.
Anybody who have it in Jamaica, most likely them bought it in America and shipped it here, okay?
Okay.
Then there's a daughter here. You have any daughters?
2.
Well, there's one here. She seriously gonna surprise you by advancing herself. in the next 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
How old is she?
96. She's about 24 now.
There's another princess here, so there's 2 daughters here. The second one here, she may have some kind of military leaning.
Well, actually, yes. My second daughter was in the military.
Yes? She left it?
Yeah. Yeah, she left it.
Okay.
Not her choice. She got sick on the job, and they gave her an honorary medical discharge.
Yeah. Well, that I can tell that was good for her.
Mm-hmm.
If that didn't happen, it's likely that you'd have lost her when they send her on some errand or some mission. You would have lost her. She would have died young. Right? So give thanks. Out of evil cometh good, right?
Right.
Now, what is your question?
Listening.
No, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question.
What's the question?
Listen. Well, I would like to know my prayer time, and I'm going to ask a question toward the lady. All right?
Give me your birth date again.
September 1767.
1967.
Yeah.
So you're number 17. 17 is a number of peace and love. You're supposed to be a very peaceful, loving person, okay?
I am.
You're born 67, that means you're a sheep. If you turn into an animal right now, you would be a sheep. You're born the year of the sheep. But in the African world, we don't call you a sheep. We would not be so rude. We call you Hakizimana. So you're from the house of Hakizimana. Therefore, your prayer time is Hakizimana hours, which is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., right?
Okay.
And your direction of faith and power is south-southwest. That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the right, and you'll be facing your guardian angel.
Okay.
Let's talk about this spouse who you want to have in your house. When is her birthday?
Her birthday is June the 2nd, 68.
68?
Yeah.
Okay. And newborn 67? Okay, well, you're not, like perfectly compatible, okay?
I figured that.
Here's the problem, though. The problem is that you would not be as smart as her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's likely to outsmart you, and that's not going to feel nice.
Right.
In other words, she's born the year of the monkey, and you are a sheep. Let me see quickly. If you've carried run out, you'll have to hear the rest on the radio. But let's look for sheep husband, monkey wife.
Okay.
Let's see if this could work or if it would just bring strife. Hold on.
Okay.
Sheep husband. Okay. Hold on. Sheep husband, monkey wife. Here we go. It says here, the professionals say, not me, the professionals, right? No deep or permanent attraction here, as the monkey is too intricate and egotistical for the sheep. He is more subdued in taste and action, and her expertise and craftiness will upset and worry him. He cannot keep up with her inconsiderate demands, no matter how good-natured and obliging he may be. She is clever and appealing and will lead him about once she discovers his weak points. He is creative, pure-minded, and compassionate, but these qualities will go unappreciated since the monkey prefers someone who is more conniving and handle money better, because the sheep don't really handle money that well,
Yeah.
The monkey,
Sure.
The monkey want a man that is very slick, genial, just like she.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, listen. We may get cut off now.
Yes.
All right. So give me at least 3 minutes, because I turned the radio off because I want to talk to you. I don't like the feedback. So give me 3 minutes, and then you can say something. My name is Peter. So I gave you what I had to give you. The time is up. Okay.
Okay.
So I figure that much, because
unless you have a question.
Yes. What would you do if that same wife tells you that you ask her for some help, and she turned to you and said, if she must help me to help her. Ain't that about marriage? Ain't that is proper thing in a marriage? I help you to help me and you help me to help you. Isn't that correct?
From your standpoint, it may well be correct, but she may mean something totally different. Remember, she's a monkey. Right? You're incompatible. That means that you may misinterpret things that she said too. So, phone carry done. It is not easy for two people who are not compatible to actually communicate. Usually one will think the other one is up to something. So it's better to ask the same person who made the statement exactly what she mean, rather than asking someone else who didn't hear the tone of voice and everything what she may have meant. This is wisdom